Investors are a little bit jittery right now following Elon Musk's major moves to buy Twitter. Tesla stock dropping big time Tuesday. Elon Musk's company losing $126 billion as investors are concerned that he may have to sell some of his shares to fund his purchase of Twitter. Tesla's shares falling 12%. Twitter's dropped 4%. Aaron Nolan joining us live with some new information about the Twitter deal and the free speech conversation. We'll just say it's a friendly conversation about free speech. Right, Aaron?
Yeah, Adrienne, good morning to you. We know that number, $44 billion, is the offer for Elon Musk to buy Twitter. Right now, it's just kind of a waiting game for him to take over as regulatory commissions have to approve it. So a lot of social media users are asking a question. What's next?
Twitter's hopeful new owner is clarifying his vision for the future of the social media platform. Elon Musk tweeting Tuesday night, "By free speech, I simply mean that which matches the law." And he's doubling down on his disdain for censorship. But current and former employees of Twitter are raising concerns about the consequences of running a largely unmonitored social platform.
What's worrisome to me is that, he talks about free speech, but is it really free speech, or is it I just don't want to be accountable for the terrible things I say?
Now, from a regulatory point, the deal is expected to go through, although it's not done. Twitter or Musk could be required to pay $1 billion termination fee if this falls through. An example, if Musk loses his financing or if Twitter shareholders reject the deal. And Musk could still be in trouble with governments overseas, countries that have begun implementing restrictions on disinformation, hate speech, and calls for violence on social platforms. Closer to home, the White House, while refusing to directly address Musk's buyout, reiterated President Biden's pledge to hold tech platforms accountable.
Well, I'm not going to comment on a specific transaction. What I can tell you as a general matter, no matter who owns or runs Twitter, the president has long been concerned about the power of large social media platforms, the power they have over our everyday lives, has long argued that tech platforms must be held accountable for the harms they cause.
All right, so looking at Elon Musk's Twitter profile, you can see that he does both tweet out things that positively impact him and maybe some things that don't impact him quite as positive. He does tweet out about companies that he owns and companies that he promotes. But Adrienne, he has also tweeted out things that have left him in lawsuits for defamation.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.